Welcome to the Wise Take DFS podcast. I am your host, CK013. You can find me on Twitter at CK_013. And I'm joined once again by two of Wise Take's finest NBA DFS analysts. We got our boy, Johnny the Greek. You can find him on Twitter at GDaddy80. Johnny just finished up a sweat, ended up finishing 21st in the donkey, the $8 DraftKings donkey. Unfortunately, at the very, very end, he was in 12th, and at the very, very end, they took out Dirk, threw Durant back in there, and then he ended up with a 21st place finish. But still a very good job. How you doing, Johnny?
I'm disappointed with my night. I had a lot of other action going on besides that, and didn't have any Durant. I faded him, and I was in a good spot, and it pulled out Dirk with 5 minutes left. It was, not too close of a game. I think it was like 15 or 16 points. And I text you actually, CK, that time, and I was like, no more Dirk. And you think, oh, is he going to come back in? I'm like, no. And then there they go. There's Durant. And then the Golden State Warriors, to make things worse, they decided to leave everybody out on the floor. And Dallas pulled and left the two guys that I couldn't have score, on the floor, in Harris and Yogi Ferrell, and that ended up dropping me down to 21st and cost me a lot of cash. I mean, I probably that spot drop was maybe only $200 or $300 on DraftKings in that one tournament, but cost me about $2,000 in other tournaments because of the place differential. So it is what it is. It's GPPs. It's the life. It's DFS life, and we'll try to move on. Just a little frustrated right now, but we'll get over it.
Yeah, no, definitely. Either way, an impressive showing. Nice job. I know it's not the ideal finish when you get up there, but still, man, the owl was up there. So good job repping the nation. Your picks are obviously also went well between the podcast and the Y stream today. Also joined by our boy CashinDFS. Man, that needs no introduction. You can find him on Twitter at CashinDFS. Cash, what's up, man?
He's disappointed. And my owl is min cashing. I got Wesley Matthews and Reggie Jackson in my team. I think I just shoved the dirt on Reggie Jackson today. Like, he's been in the hole for a minute. Like, he's been in the hole. I think I just put the last bit of dirt on his ass. I don't think he'll ever touch one of my lineups again.
Yeah. Final nail in the coffin, so to speak, right?
Yeah, I'm tired of that dude.
It's too funny. I was after the sweat. I was looking forward to the show because I know that Cashy was going to say some kind of shit like that to get me going and get me laughing. So, thanks, Cash.
Dude is
thanks,
playing
Cash.
Schroeder. I mean, what the?
Yeah.
I mean, how are you in the NBA? How are you even in the NBA? Much less starting when you put up a 14 against Schroeder. Like,
yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It was
Can't
an
play that
interesting
guy.
night. Yeah, no. I hear that. Obviously, I know some people went down with Porzingis today, who got hurt. That was just freak kind of thing. I saw it. He went over to Hornacek. They called a timeout. He was talking to Hornacek, and the announcer was like, he just went to Hornacek and said and asked to come out of the game. I was like, oh no. I only had him in one, but it still sucks because
Is he now the white 8 year? What?
yeah, right.
Fragile too. I don't know.
Hopefully not. As you can see with my Knicks hat, I am a Knicks fan, so hopefully not. But it's starting to seem that way sometimes. I tell you that. Sometimes he seems a little fragile, maybe a little too fragile. But either way, man, John,
he's a toothpick.
Yeah, he is. He's got to put some weight on. He's
7'3".
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. If this doesn't sound right, 7'3" and a toothpick. I don't know. Either way, guys, moving on, we have a huge slate for Friday. I think Kat, you said it was 11 games, right? Lots and lots and lots to get through, lots to discuss. We got Russell Westbrook at Philadelphia, which means Paul George at Philadelphia, which means Embiid and Simmons are hosting Westbrook and company. We got a few guest box New Orleans rematch with Denver, this time in Denver. We got Dame visiting Orlando. John Wall is back. How much will he play? Who knows? But he'll be hosting the Clippers. A lot of interesting stuff. I know neither of you guys have really had a chance to really take a look, so we'll go ahead and just kind of dive right in. Johnny, I'm going to start with you, man. First look, take a look at point guard. Take me down to about the 6K range on DraftKings. What do you think?
So yeah, I just started looking at this. Westbrook's definitely in play. Just think he's a little bit expensive, but you can do Westbrook things. James Harden, and he's just a freak. He's always in play. I don't know if I'll go there, but he's always in play. Ben Simmons, he's in play. I just don't know if I'll play him at a salary with some of the other studs that I'm looking at here. Damian Lillard, I don't really like him on the road, but against Orlando, oh man, this is a really good matchup, especially if Elf's gonna be guarding him. Oh man, all right, probably Lillard for me so far. Victor Oladipo, I like he dropped his price, so he's definitely in play tomorrow. Let's see, Chris Paul. Yeah, I can play Chris Paul. He's a little expensive, 8,600, but San Antonio, yeah, point guards against San Antonio is a thing. So I'll take some Chris Paul. Kyle Lowry, horrible last game, against the prime matchup, just ate shit. Well, against Brooklyn at home, 8,200. If this game stays close, I think he's in play. Kyrie Irving, I just don't see the upside for him, so I'm not going to play Kyrie tomorrow. John Wall, yeah, let's wait on this. Let's look at John Wall. 8,000 at home against the Clippers. Clippers they're starting the Olay defense. They are the worst against everybody. I think we were running some numbers last night, and we were like, the Clippers are just horrendous, in defense. John Wall, if he's going to get a full allotment of minutes here, $8,000, it's free. So I'll take some of that. Lou Williams, he's definitely in play. Rivers is going to be out, so yeah, I like him. Walker, no, I don't like the matchup, even though he's at home. Bledsoe's definitely in play. He went up a little bit, but he's got a great matchup against Chicago tomorrow. I like that. Evans is questionable. Yeah, probably not on that. Man, there's too much here tomorrow. CJ McCollum's in play, definitely. Man, Drew Holiday's in play. I mean, there's so much here. Mitchell, Chris Dunn, Dinwiddie's in play for me. He had a good game today. Kyle Lowry's not my favorite defender, so I like that. And I think that's it for me. I don't think I'm on Rondo tomorrow. So that's it.
Yeah, definitely a lot to narrow down. Down. That's a lot of plays right there. That's a lot of plays. Yeah. Cash, point guards, what do you think?
How many dudes was on Dunn against Utah?
How many dudes were on Dunn against Utah?
Yeah.
How many guys that guarded him, you mean?
No, how many dudes was on him against Utah?
How popular was he?
Yeah. He was popular.
He was popular?
I don't think he was that popular.
Against Utah? No. Against Utah, I don't think he was, no.
Yeah. This dude was on him. This dude got 43 from him.
Yeah, he was 8% on DraftKings. I played him too that day.
Yeah, dude's been balling. But I faded him. Yeah, he's been balling. I love Russ. Philly? Yeah, his price is under 11. Yeah, I like it.
What is his price on over there?
10-9.
Yeah, he's 11-4 on DraftKings.
Yeah, on FanDuel.
Play on FanDuel.
Yeah, it's hard not to play him on. I think he's underpriced on FanDuel. I mean, look at this man, Philly.
Yes, it's Philly. So I love that name. I don't know. I'm not loving that. Chris Paul, no way. No way I pay that price. No way I pay that price for John Wall either. Teodosic, he's 9-1.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's not gonna I don't know if he's gonna get over 30 minutes. And I don't even trust it, even if they said he is. But
yeah, no, he's priced way too high on FanDuel for what we know about him.
Yes, Teodosic is a worse defender than Austin Rivers. Teodosic could be the worst point guard defender in the NBA, even worse than Schroeder. So it's a hell of a matchup, but I'm still not paying 9-1 for him. There ain't no way.
On DraftKings, would you take a chance at AK?
I could do that. Only in a tournament. Probably only large field tournaments too. Like I don't know if I would be putting him on my main team.
Right.
Because I just don't know. But he can do it in 30 minutes. But Kyle Lowry against Brooklyn, I like that. Dennis Schroeder is garbage.
Yes.
Spencer Dinwiddie is one of the main reasons I'm mincast today. Thank you, bruh. I don't like it too much there. Elfrid Payton actually played over 30 minutes last game. Price is down. It's Dame defense, so I could jump on that in the tournament. Goran Dragic is garbage. Milos, I want to play you, but you're too damn expensive. FanDuel just overreacts. They're tired of people saying they're awful because they're way better than DK.
Yeah, their pricing
for everybody.
Tough.
Their pricing is better than DK because on DK, what'd you say? He's 4-4,
4-5,
4-5 with Rivers already announced out. Rivers was announced out before the slate was put together. So, yeah, take what you want with that. But I'm not paying 6-3 for dude. I don't think. And that's it.
Yeah, that's actually the perfect transition player going into value
Rajon
town.
Rondo. Rajon Rondo.
Against Denver.
Yes.
Yeah. Even with everybody healthy?
Still like it.
Yeah. What's his price over there? I'm curious.
X.
Yeah, I think he's around the same. I think he's 6'1" maybe on DraftKings.
6'1".
So around the same. All right. Going back to Teodosic, I'm going to take it down to value town with you, Johnny. There's a big discrepancy there on 6.3 on FanDuel for that guy, for Milos. Is a bit of a steep price, kind of like paying 9-1 for John Wall right now. But on DraftKings, he's in consideration for sure. I mean, I think he's in more than a consideration. I think he's
he's a
must play.
He's a must play.
Yeah.
Yeah, first look anyway. Take me down to value town. Talk to me about Milos and then anybody else you see down there.
Yeah, but hey, Cash, I was going to just remind you, remember we talked about those layoffs at FanDuel? Maybe they just laid off their regular algorithm team because they suck, because they never raised the prices, and they got some new guy there that knows nothing about fantasy and just plugging in numbers just random, like, boom, $20,000.
It's not the way it is this year. It was for the first couple weeks, but, oh, man, they've been tight, real tight.
Yeah, it's been tight ever since they raised their minimums back up. It seems like they got like way more strict overall.
Ever since Nigel's left, man, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Nigel left FanDuel, they've been changing. So, all right, so down here at Value Town, I don't want Reggie Jackson. He is bad at basketball.
Yes.
Yeah, real bad at basketball. Man, you know what? If you can figure out the game of roulette here with Murray and Moutier, you know what? I like Murray better, but you just never know. It's a great matchup. So if you can figure that one out, go ahead and plug him in. Man, Rubio is 4,900. Like, I know the matchup's not great, but they're tempting you here with 4,900 for Rubio. Man. And then Milos tomorrow, 4,500. Just play him. Play him and then DM me when you win all the monies. I don't like Mario Hezonja. I'm not going to say anything bad about him though, because yesterday called him out of the show or the
I'll
live
say
stream.
something bad about him. He is garbage. He sucks.
Oh no, he's going to go for 45 again. He called him out yesterday.
That doesn't make you a good player. He sucks.
No, I know. So we'll leave him alone because I'm not going to play him. I don't want him to blow up tomorrow. Um, so no bad karma.
He ain't gonna start tomorrow. Gordon is back.
Okay, good.
But you don't think he'll start because if Fournier's out? Oh no, Simmons. They got Simmons. They don't need him.
Maybe if Aflalo is out, but if Aflalo is back, then no.
Oh yeah, Aflalo. That's the guy.
Maybe they'll start that rookie that just stands there and does nothing. The
guy that started last time.
Inwanda,
whatever.
Inwundo.
Yeah, Inwundo.
Hey, I got news for you. He's a better basketball player than Hazonia.
I'm not. No, he just said he just stood there and didn't do anything.
Yeah,
For some reason, Mario did something. Normally, he's the one who stands there and do shit.
That's what Wesley Matthews did tonight too. Stood there and did nothing.
You would have thought if you watched that game that like Mario was like a superstar. He was so active, man. All right. Yeah. Moutier's too cheap. It's $3,800. Man. I think that's it for me.
Yeah, I didn't see too much down there either. Well, pretty much you see Milos, and then you're just like, I think I'm good. Cash, what do you see down there in Valuetown on FanDuel?
This RJ guy for Detroit, he's dead. Dead.
Yes.
I'll say his name.
We don't have to say. We already said his name enough on this show.
Yes, Jamal Murray. I think I'm gonna pass. Coming off of 50. With Jokic should play. Who the hell knows? Maybe they say he's going to play. He's going to get 0 minutes again. But with Jokic back, I'm not going to play him at 5'7". He can go out. I mean, he just got 50. So hopefully he's really popular and hopefully he goes out and puts up 17 or something. Ricky Rubio. Oh, my goodness gracious.
What is he over there? I'm curious.
4.9.
Yeah, 4.9. DraftKings. That's crazy, man. And Gobert's back. He hasn't gotten going yet, but Gobert is back. And so it's like any one of these times, like we know what he could do. He hasn't done it this year, but we know what he could do with his assists.
Oh man, I do like it. I like it against Kyrie. I like it with Gobert back against Boston. Oh man, I like it. It is way too cheap, but this guy right underneath him, Andrew Harrison. I think he's a lock on FanDuel. If he's not chalk, I don't know what people are doing.
How much is he?
Dude has like 25 plus in 3 of the last 4 games. Coming off of 35 against Washington. Playing close to 30 minutes every single night. It is a matchup against the nut job. Nut. It is the nut matchup that I had tonight. That dude, this guy up here, that's dead, absolutely did. Oh my god! I still can't believe he put up 14 against Schroeder. He had 12 after the first quarter, so I was like, all right, this is gonna be all right. He's gonna do all right, and then he finished with 14. But yeah, no, I'm playing Andrew Harrison. I'm pretty sure it'll be in every team I make.
How much is he over there?
4.5.
He's 4.6 on DK. I think he's a good player over there too.
What else? Ish Smith. He had like 5,005 minutes tonight.
Yeah,
that's why he didn't do nothing. But yeah, I mean it's hard to play when you get 5,005 minutes. That's it. Like that's it.
Yeah, no, I'm with it. I think on FanDuel, Ricky Rubio in tournaments kind of stares at you. On DraftKings, he's playable. It's just you have other options. You do have Harrison seems more like the guy to me, right? Like the safer, more legit. What would you think?
Yes, just because how bad Rubio's been. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
He's at home. He's at home against Schroeder on a back-to-back.
Yeah. That is interesting. All right, let's move it over to shooting guards. Johnny, what you got?
So yeah, here at the top, we talked about this already. At the point guard position, you got Harden, you got Victor Oladipo, you have Chris Paul. So yeah, you have all those guys. DeRozan, man, nobody plays this guy, and he's been playing so consistent lately. He's only 8,400. I don't know how high his ceiling is, but against this Brooklyn team, like I might have some exposure to him tomorrow.
How much is he?
84. We got Lou Williams, 7,600. Chris Middleton. I think I like Bledsoe and Big T better tomorrow, so I might be off that one. Beal is super cheap. He's 7,200. I know Wall's back. I don't know what the minute restriction is going to be on Wall, if any. This price is like basically begging you to take him. Like he's back down to what he was in the beginning of the year almost. So he's a great price against a horrible Clipper team. Bledsoe 7,100. I like that. I like CJ as I talked about earlier. Simmons is in play. He's starting to get a little bit too expensive here at 66, but his role's definitely increased a lot, so I think he can still reach value. Chris Dunn, yeah, he's been playing pretty good. Gary Harris, man, this guy is like consistent chalk. Like his price never goes up, and like he's like good cash, great cash play, but nobody plays this guy. I don't understand it. So I'm probably going to play him tomorrow. And when you have Dinwiddie, 6,400, he's too cheap for what he's doing. And that's it for me.
Okay. Cash, what do you see over on Shooting Guard FanDuel?
I see that I would love James Harden if Chris Paul wasn't there. If Chris Paul got a day of rest, I love to play James Harden against Kawhi. Because people are scared. Kawhi cannot stop James Harden. James Harden has big games often against Kawhi. And Kawhi is not even going to play the whole game. But with Chris Paul having the best matchup on the court, it's hard for me to play 11-3 for Harden. I just wish Chris Paul wasn't there because I would go all in and get him low owned. And dude could be the top scorer of the night, no problem. Oladipo, his price came down a few hundred. It's Avery Bradley defense, so I think no way people play him. But he went off on Avery Bradley the first time for almost 50. So, and Avery Bradley played as many, I just seen Avery Bradley play 34. And what did he play? He played 39. So, Avery Bradley was on him almost every minute of the game. He still did almost 50. So that's a guy that's going to be low owned. I think he should be low owned with Bradley defense that I could play. Because I want guys with high upside that's low owned. That's exactly what I'm looking for. DeRozan, I'm not going to do it at 9-1. I could do it on DK, though. Because I think he's put up 40, 10 games in a row. 40 plus, 10 games in a row. What else? No. I don't see nothing else. I mean, maybe Mitchell, but that's a tough matchup too.
Yeah, definitely. Johnny, want to take us down to Value Town at Shooting Guard?
Yeah, sure. Let me see what we got here. For me, it was just going to be, Harrison's in play and Milo's in play. Justin Holiday's still too cheap here. He's shooting guard and small forward eligible. He's only 4,900. I think he's definitely in play. And then you have Eric Gordon, 4,800. I think he's in play. Maybe some Nwaba and a blowout, 4,200. I like that. Yeah, I think that's going to be it.
Yeah, it's interesting so far for the guard positions, considering it's an 11-game slate. You know what I mean? I guess the point guard top tier was pretty loaded. But value, point guard, there seems to be a couple options. Shooting guard, it's I'm curious to see what we're left with as we get through this. Cash, talk to me about value shooting guards on FanDuel.
I left off C.J. McCollum, which I do like more on the road than Dame. He actually had a good game last game against Miami, a better matchup, but his price is 7-1. So he only got 41 last game, and that was his first 40 in I don't know a long time. And that's what I want at this price. So I don't love it, but it is an option that's pretty safe at the 7K range. Just wanted to say that. JJ Redick I really like, but I just don't know if I could pay 5.8 for him. I want him to get me 35. I just don't know if that's going to happen. But with Roberson already announced out, it's going to be what, a Abrines defense? Like, he can't chase the cockroach around. Is Horford back today? Or we don't know.
I heard anything back. Pull it up.
He probably is. I think it was like
it just says he's back. Yeah. They said it was rest. So
yeah, I thought it was rest. So that takes out Marcus Smart for me. Avery Bradley actually had a decent game today, but what do you know? He still didn't get you what you want. You want to win. Etuan Moore's been balling. They're not raising the price on Etuan Moore over here. It's only went up a few hundred. He is an option for sure. Definitely. Wayne Ellington, they raised that price $800. Don't do it. Tyler Johnson's gonna be back this game, so he ain't gonna. No, I won't do it at an elevated price. I do Ellington at min price. I like to play him a lot because he can shoot and he plays minutes. So at min price, I play him a lot, but at 4.3, I pass on that. That's it.
I gotta ask, just because of his price, I don't know what his price was on FanDuel, but what about Abrines or whatever? It seems like he's definitely no lock, even at a cheap price, because he's one of those guys that's very shooting dependent. But he is 3.6. The value isn't so impressive on shooting guard. Cash does not seem too enthused. Johnny, what do you think?
Yeah, if everybody's back, I'm not into him.
You know? Well, not everybody's
back. Roberson's out, so she should start.
Yeah. Again. Yeah, and I mean, what I mean by everybody, as long as if Paul's there and Paul George and Carmelo and Westbrook and Adams, I'm not interested in it.
They're there. Fair enough. Is he even? I don't even see this guy. Is he not a shooting guard on FanDuel? Hold on. Let me see what his price is. There he is. He's 3.9. There's no way. Like, I would go to a Flalo if he's back. I would rather play Ellington over him. Like, I just don't see upside with him, especially with everybody playing. Like, no, I wouldn't do it. I'd play a Flalo at min price if he's going to start. I would play Forbes over him. I would play Paul over him. I would play TLC over him. I would play Connaughton over him. I mean, I would play Jody Meeks over him. I would play Bellinelli over him. I would play Ginobili over him. I would play Alex Burks over him. I mean, I could name almost every guy down here that I would play over him.
I think you just did.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough. Johnny, take us over to small forwards.
I know somebody he won't play over him.
I know a guy who wouldn't play over him with the initials of an R and a J.
Yeah, I just brought it up.
That plays in the Motor City.
Well, that's kind of funny. He plays in the Motor City, but he's motorless.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to small forward here. Big D in play. Too expensive, 11.6. Maybe blowout tomorrow. I don't know. Ben Simmons, he's in play. DeRozan, he's in play. Man, just blowout city. Paul George, his price is still cheap. He's been shitty lately, but which is good. Hopefully, this is a good matchup for him. So maybe I'll be on him this game. Aaron Gordon's back, it looks like, and his price has dropped down. He's only $7,600 now in DraftKings, so he's playable against Portland, and we know Portland's having a lot of issues with their bigs right now, so he's in play. Let's see. We talked about Simmons. He's in play. 66. Let's see what else we got here. I think that's it for me.
Okay, fair enough. Cash, what you got for small forwards?
I don't like Big D at 12-5 against Chicago. I don't like it. Paul George, one of these days he's gonna explode again. But oh man, I don't know. The way he's playing right now, I think I'm gonna miss it. I just think I'm gonna miss it. But he's gonna be low on today, right? I mean, all you gotta do is just watch the game. He was awful. Just awful. Covington is back too.
Yeah.
Porter, yeah, I like that. I like small forwards against the Clippers. Jonathan Simmons. It's tough to pay the price with Gordon coming back, but he is still going to be super aggressive, and he still is going to take shots. But now I want like close to 40. So got it last game, 6-7. Got it last game, but Gordon wasn't there. Could get it this game because if they're going to start Connaughton, he has no chance. If they're going to try to put McCollum on him, no chance. I think Mo is back, but I don't think you insert Mo into the starting lineup for Jonathan freaking Simmons. Like, I love him, but he ain't that guy. And that's it.
Fair enough.
No, hold on. If Kawhi Leonard plays, his price came down. He only got 7 in the second half. He only played 15 minutes. I thought he was going to play 20. I thought I'd seen 20, but he had 20 at halftime. I remember I told you that. I found him at halftime, and he had 20. So I was like, oh, man, this guy's going to go for 40. But he only got 7 in the second half. I don't think he played much in the second half. So maybe not. I don't know. I got to have more than 15 minutes.
Yeah, I agree. I'll tell you what, I like Paul George a little bit. One, I do think maybe his ownership might be a tad down because people have gotten burned a couple times playing him at that cheap price. I know Covington's back, doesn't really bother me. I think Paul George is way better than that dude. And the main reason that I kind of like, my favorite guy is obviously Westbrook from that game on that side. But the reason I like George is because you can't play Melo. You know why? Because on Saturday is Melo Day. Saturday, Oklahoma City visits the Garden.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Melo is not
so
like
I don't think Melo's thinking too much about I think he might, and he's going to have Sarge on him, a tougher matchup. He might be letting this one go. So I think this could be Paul George and Westbrook's opportunity because he's got an earmark. He's going to be in the Garden on Saturday. So I think that's going to be the day Melo, I think that's the one he has circled on his calendar.
I wish they would have waited. So what day is that? Saturday?
The next day, yeah. It's it's
Okay,
back-to-back.
well,
so
I wish they would have waited till Sunday to fire Phil Jackson. Because if Phil Jackson was sitting in his little chair over there with his stupid-ass face, his stupid look like he's the greatest thing ever, he ain't nothing. He ain't shit. You wanna suck on Phil Jackson? Phil Jackson ain't that great of a coach. Get the hell out of here. Phil Jackson had MJ on the court. Phil Jackson had Shaq on the court. Let me coach MJ. Let me coach Shaq. See what happens. I'll have them banners up in the rafters too. Get out of here with this Phil Jackson. I wish Phil Jackson was there. Melo ain't no PG. Melo is coming to kill. Maybe his shot is off. Maybe he sucks. But he ain't going to just go out there and do nothing like PG. Melo is not that dude. PG is kind of a P. Melo, no sir. Melo is coming to kill. I hope Porzingis plays. Damn it. What was I about to say? It ain't about yes, Paul George is way better than Robert Covington. There's no question about that. But Robert Covington is an elite defender. So I do like Paul George. I like him because he's gonna be low owned. He has major upside. He can go for 50. But the thing is Covington is a very good defender. That's all I wanted to say. There's no comparing them. There's no comparing them. Paul George is a superstar. Paul George is elite. Robert Covington is not.
there are certain players that, like, over the years that I've watched that I feel are uncoverable. Like, if they're on, you can't stop them, no matter how good you are at defense. Like,
exactly.
We've seen
He's
Andre
one of
Roberson last year fail to stop Paul George. Like, it's something that you know. So
I mean, he's one of them. But
yeah.
the problem is Russ is out there, and now Russ is not being the passive Russ from the beginning of the year. Russ is attacking.
Don't get me wrong. I said Westbrook is still my favorite option. I'm just saying but my second option would be George because process of elimination. It's pretty too cheap. And the next day is going to be Melo's day. So that's my process of elimination on the first look. So, you know what I mean? So I was done there. So I'm going to move it back over to Johnny to talk to us about some value action.
Man. So let's see. No Bazemore for me. JG Redick's he's getting a little bit too expensive. He's 55. Ilyasova's in play. 52. I like that. Really not a lot down there. Don't play Super Mario tomorrow. And yeah, I'm gonna pass on all this stuff down there. I don't like it.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Cass, you see anything down there?
I see Rudy Gay. Wow, did he go off on Dallas when Kawhi came back? He played 26 minutes. He got 37.5 fantasy points. He's only 5'4". Kawhi has a game-time decision.
It's probable.
Yes, I know. He's going to play, but maybe he only plays 15 minutes again.
Yeah.
Because they said 20. I thought I seen 20 for that game. He only played 15. Maybe he plays 15. Maybe he plays 17. Maybe he plays 20. Maybe Rudy Gay plays 27 again. And maybe Rudy Gay goes for another 37 at 5.4. That's an option. I mean, I didn't even look at him because Kawhi was coming back. MKG, love you, dude, but this ain't the spot. Don't play MKG in pace down spots. Play MKG against Houston. Play MKG against LeBron. Not here. Hazonia is $5,000. That's hilarious. Dude, you're garbage.
Super Mario, dude.
One of the worst picks ever in the history of the Magic organization was you. Bogdanovich is in play at only 4.7 at home. Nwaba is in play at 4.6. Chandler is in play at 4.6 for sure, especially if he's going to get more defense. If he starts a small forward and gets more defense, yes, sir, he's in play. Sam Decker also in play, along with Messi Matthews. You got to flip a coin between them two, though. Like, I flipped a coin today with them Lakers guys, which I hate to do, and I got it wrong because I played Randall. Got to flip a coin. Wesley's going to start, but maybe Sam Decker plays good and takes away his minutes because we all know Wesley can disappear. That's it. Darius Miller's a punt. Hold on. Let me look at Evan Turner. Evan Turner's plays pretty well against the Magic. He's all right. He's a punt, too. That's it.
All right. Fair enough. Move us over to power forwards, Johnny. Not a lot down there.
Yes. Yeah, there's really not today.
This is a big slate, but
yeah,
it's nothing like 2 days ago. 2 days ago was insane. Today,
Outside of point guard, it got really, like, considering this is an 11-game slate, it got real, like, the player pools got real slim. It's like, anyway. Go ahead, Johnny, power forwards.
So at the top here, you got Giannis, a.k.a. Big D, 11-6. He's really expensive against Chicago. He's in a good matchup, though. But I like the matchup for Cousins and AD here. Cousins is 10-8, and we got Davis, who's 10-3. I don't know what's going on with Jokic, but I like both these guys tomorrow. I lean more towards Cousins. Davis is just a little too fragile for me. I don't like to get 20s out of superstars when I should get 60s, so probably won't play him. LMA, going to be off him if Kawhi's playing. Gordon's back in at 76. Kawhi, you can put Kawhi in. I think Pop might rest him. I don't know. Like I don't trust Pop at all, so I'm probably not going to play there. Otto Porter's finally starting to drop price. He's only 65 now in DraftKings. And we know the Wings and Clippers. Well, we know the Clippers against anybody's a thing, but Porter's definitely a great play tomorrow. Covington for me. He's definitely in play. And that's it till we get to value time.
Okay. Cash, what do you see at power forwards?
I seen a tweet earlier. I just retweeted it. I forgot about it. The guy at StatMuse. This is why I play AD and Boogie together all the time. I love this matchup. I'm gonna make a team of both of these guys today. Believe that. I look through this slate. I don't see much I like. I'm gonna have a team of both of these what is it? Only duo with 25 points and 10 rebounds in the same game. The most since Akeem Olajuwon and Ralph Sampson. Remember those two dudes? Yeah, Akeem Olajuwon's one of the greatest players ever. A lot of people don't even know. I'm going to play Anthony Davis tomorrow. I care less about the price. I care less that he's playing with AD. I don't care. I'm playing him. For Reed, Jokic on a bad ankle. They throwing out, what's his name now? Arthur? Yeah, come on. Bring it. Who else they got? Nobody. Exactly. They're not stopping them. Let's go. I'm going. Y'all scared? Y'all stay in the background. I'm going. Serge Ibaka, but the price is up. It's a great matchup. It's Brooklyn, not Phoenix. So maybe he doesn't do it. James Johnson, but the price is up. That's it. I don't like one power forward above 6, except my dude AD. Y'all keep being scared.
Man, this has to be the ugliest 11-game slate I have ever had to do a show about. This is like pulling teeth on an 11-game slate. Johnny, take us out of value time, power forward.
Do you really want to do that? There's not much here.
We have to try.
Booker's been playing well since he got to Philly, but he's 6G.
Yeah.
So.
6K for Booker? Oh, my God.
Exactly. He's been playing well, though. Hey, y'all seen Calderon today? I tried to tell y'all.
Yeah.
The dude's going to ball.
Who's played the... I told you it was revenge yesterday. I called that. I called the revenge game.
I said Ball was going to kill this. Ball was going to kill this old behind, and he went out and had a better game than Ball.
Well, I told you no, he didn't have a better game than Ball.
Yes, he did.
I'll put him on points.
I don't give a damn about raw power. I'm talking about DFS points.
Yeah, he put more DFS points
at min price.
He's talking about point per dollar.
Yeah.
Point per dollar.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had a much better game. I'm talking DFS here. I ain't talking real life.
I called out Calderon yesterday on the show. I told you watch is going to be revenge.
Yeah, exactly. You also said you would never play him. You would never even think about it.
I didn't play him. I wouldn't play him. I told you I'd never play him. But I knew he would have a good game. I know he should have. Maybe I won first today, right?
You should have played him over RJ. That's for damn sure.
I didn't play RJ. I played. Mine was. I played Frank N. If I would have put in the quarter run instead, I'd have won the thing. But it is what it is. All right, so down here you got Rudy Gay, you got Sark, John Collins. You know what? He got minutes limit. He still got there. I still like that play. If he's off a minute restriction, get him in your lineups tomorrow. I like Mirotic. Mirotic has been playing well. His price is just starting to creep up a little bit. He's not unplayable yet. He's at 5,500, so I still think he's in play. Ilyasova, you can slide him over. He's 5,200. I think that's a good play. Miles Turner, if you could just miss this game for me, that would be great because I would love to put Sabonis in this spot. I would love it. 5,000. I
I
don't
would
think
love
that's
to. I would love to put Sabonis in every spot if Miles Turner wasn't there.
Yeah. At this price, especially. Carroll, he's too cheap. 5,000 tomorrow. Get him in your lineups. I think he's a great play. Kenneth Fareed, I don't want any of you tomorrow. If Jokic comes back, I'm not going to mess with any of these guys. Yeah, it's looking ugly. Maybe I'll go back to the well with Zach Collins because they're gonna have need a big. So he's cheap. His price hasn't gone up.
I'm pretty sure Myers Leonard is back.
Huh?
Is Myers Leonard back?
Yeah, I think it was just an illness.
Yeah, he was
okay.
sick.
Yeah.
So Myles Leonard's in tomorrow. Yeah, I don't play him. But if he's not in, you can play him. That's it down here. I'm just looking for some kind of value right now. Like there's really,
that's a stretch.
Really yeah,
it's a stretch, definitely. Cash, you see anything on FanDuel?
Mirotic has proven me wrong. I thought Mirotic needed to play with a Jimmy Butler or a superstar to get him open shots. This guy.
He just needs Portis.
This guy is coming back with a vengeance.
Well, him and Portis look like they're buddies on the court now, don't they?
From his broken jaw. Like, this dude is coming with a vengeance. This dude is in play. If Marketing doesn't play, what time does this game tip? Where is this game at? It's in Milwaukee. So it's late. Okay.
It's 5:00.
I don't think Marketing is gonna play. But I don't know if the news is gonna come out or not. Because he said he's not gonna do any contact in practice, so I don't think he plays. So if that news doesn't come out, you could play Mirotic. I don't know how low owned he's going to be like he was last time, but man, guy's balling at 5'9". John Collins sucks that they said he's going to be on a minute limit. Got 19 minutes, he still got you 5x. We'll see what they say, but I don't like this matchup as much as I liked yesterday. Al-Farouq Aminu. He sucked a big sack when I needed him to play. And then when I don't play him, I think he had 19 rebounds, didn't he? Oh no, he had 13 rebounds. Yeah, damn you. Kelly Olynyk. They can't play him as center against the White. I don't know. Ilyasova. Oh my God, what the hell is going on here? Ilyasova had a nice game tonight. He's in play. This is awful. Just play Big D and Boogie and just move on. Portis, whatever. I don't know. There's nothing that I like down here. This is all crap.
Yeah, interesting. Let's move on over to center. See, maybe we'll find something else. I mean, it sounds like point guard was
Frank Kaminsky. Frank Kaminsky sucked last game. He's gonna come out and play well. He's gonna come out and get 27 today. Watch. I'm probably not gonna play him at almost min price.
Yeah, he's pretty cheap on FanDuel. I saw that over there. Johnny, move us over to center.
Yeah, so at the top you got the two big guys. You got Cousins. You got Davis. They're definitely in play. Embiid is in play tomorrow. He's cheap. He's only 9,800. You have Drummond, big game he just came off of tonight against Indy. He's dropped $200 in price. He's only 9,100 on a back-to-back. I don't know if I want any of that tomorrow, so I'm probably going to fade it, but I'll do a little bit more research to make my decision tomorrow. Vuk, I like it tomorrow. Myers Leonard, if he's in, or Zach Collins or whoever, they can't guard him. So Vuk's definitely in play tomorrow. Jokic is way too cheap. 7,700 on DraftKings. If he's going to start and he has no minute restrictions, and if you can trust this coach, and you can trust wherever you get the information on the lineups, not like yesterday where they kept effing up the lineups yesterday, he's in play. He's too cheap. Yesterday was a crazy day. DJ, his price is starting to go up here, 7,400. I like him tomorrow because Milos is back and he's an assist guy, and he likes to lob the ball up to DJ. So I think DJ has a better chance to score. He definitely is going to get the rebounds. But so DJ's in play tomorrow. I don't really like anything lower. Sam Adams. I'm drinking a beer, whatever. Steven Adams. He's in play tomorrow. Embiid doesn't play any defense. So he's definitely in play. Gobert, he's back. He's playing okay. He's cheap, 6,400. And then you have Miles Turner, who's 64. He's really cheap against Drummond. Drummond's not the greatest defender. So you can definitely see, Miles Turner having a good game. Capella, I get it. They're playing San Antonio, but he's been good. He's not getting the minutes, but he's been good, and he's only 6,400. So I think he's a little bit too cheap. That's it.
Okay. Cash, talk to me about some centers.
Hold on. I'm put together a lineup. Let me go over the center. Boogie, real easy. Boogie. I'm playing Boogie over Joel Embiid against Adams defense. I'm playing him over Vooch because Vooch is super expensive. Great matchup against Portland, but Aaron Gordon is back. I'm playing him over Drummond because why? Because Drummond got me there tonight. So, peace. See ya. Jokic, never trust that coach. Ever in your life. Ever trust that coach. He is out. Dwight Howard is in play if no Whiteside, which he's out. DeAndre Jordan finally got over 8K. It's about time. What is y'all waiting for? DeAndre Jordan is in play. Oh, did he ever go off on me against Orlando? Love you, dude. Marc Gasol is a big, huge bag of D's. Massive bag of D's. Has no upside ever. He sucks. What the hell happened to him? I don't know. Turner? No, sir. Capella? I like Capella a little bit. Gobert? Yes, sir. Yeah, I think I want to pair him with what's his face? With what's his face? That sucks. Yeah, he sucks. Valanciunas, not falling into that trap. No, sir. You're not gonna get me, coach. No. Geico is in play. Did Okafor play today? Geico, by the way, is Rolo, the caveman. You ain't know? You never seen him on Geico commercials? Okafor didn't get a minute tonight either.
No. He's got to earn his playing time, remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wait until he does, though, right?
Unfreaking real, man. What is going on in the world? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah. That's it. Do I even bother to ask you guys to take me down to? I mean, Cash, I know you went through it, which is
oh
great.
Yeah, I'm going all the way through.
And that's it.
Myers Leonard
stops there.
He's in play. If he's back and healthy and gonna start, Nene is a punt.
It's ugly. Interesting. It's an 11-game slate, and sounds like centers and point guards are kind of where you want to. On DraftKings, I think you have a little edge there. You can play some point guards at the shooting guard position. You could play some centers at the power forward position. Some things to consider, but on an 11-game slate, I expected most of these positions to kind of sound like what point guards sounded like. And, without looking, this is the first time we're all looking at it, really. So, just you hear 11 games, you assume that there's a ton of plays. It's going to be hard to narrow down. And it's kind of hard to. It sounds like it's going to be rough to even roster a lineup. It's going to say you with 11 games on here. Anything in closing on the slate that looks so ugly like this? First look, maybe it's not as ugly. It's not as ugly, I'm sure, as it appears. Anytime you look at something for the first time, if you don't see things that pop out right away, you're immediately like, "Oh, this slate sucks." But that's not necessarily the case. I know. But after going through everything, what are your thoughts overall, Johnny?
There's some good games to target. I mean, that's what it is. I
Yeah.
think there's a couple of good ones. I think a lot of the totals aren't out yet. That's part of the problem that we're having right now. And some play like there's a couple guys at the top. Like tonight, there wasn't a lot of guys at the top. I think there's more options at the higher end tonight than there were last night, or tonight, I should say. But yeah, it's really low because we don't have any good value that's like we're sure is going to be value tomorrow. I mean, we have Milos and we have Harrison, so if you were to build a lineup right now, you want to throw those two guys in and then just like throw in maybe Cousins and Jokic. Hopefully he's going to get his minutes and just fill in from there. But there's not a lot of value, and I think most people that play DFS, they're looking to go stars and scrubs, and so definitely because you don't see that instant value right now, that's just like boom right in front of your face. It's not happening. So I think tomorrow some news is going to come out and it's going to totally change the slate, and we're going to actually love the slate tomorrow or hate it more. That's just the way it works. So let's see how it plays out.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. What about you, Cash?
I like Danny Green. I hope that game time decision stays next to his name. He's going to need to play minutes to guard James Harden. I like that play. And I'm playing AD and Boogie. That's what I'm doing.
Boom. There you go. That's going to do it for the position-by-position breakdown. Should be fun. Don't forget to check out the Wise stream. Tomorrow will be myself and CashinDFS as usual on Fridays. It's going to be, I believe, first game's at 7. It'll be 5:30 p.m. Eastern for Wise Take Premium members only. Make sure you check out wisetake.com for more. Also, guys, Johnny the Greek, just a reminder, he's going to be running a course next Tuesday. That's December 19th. It's going to be, there'll be a chat involved, but basically he's going to walk you through some of his Yahoo DFS strategy, some of the ways he's had success in cash games and single entries. Go ahead, head over to wisetake.com, click on the Academy link, and you can enroll in the course there. It's $19.99 to get access, and you will have access to Johnny. Not only will you see him, he's going to share his screen, talk about his process, but he's also there'll be a chat. This way you can communicate with him and ask questions and all that. So head over to wisetake.com, check that out. Also check out our subscriptions while you're there. Don't miss CashinDFS's GPP article tomorrow, as always. BK's Cash Game article, as well as many more things. We have some pretty cool tools in the works that we're working on now. Other than that, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that thumbs up. That like button means a lot to us. If you're listening on Podbean, give us a follow. If you're listening on iTunes, give us some 5-star reviews. Wouldn't ask you guys to do it if it didn't mean a lot to us. Those are the kind of things that help us to be able to keep doing these kind of things. What's up?
Look at this. You remember when I said I liked Otto Porter against the Clippers?
Yes.
3 games ago, 55 fantasy points.
Yes. He destroyed them.
Yes.
He did it.
I didn't even know that. I just know I like to play Otto Porter against the Clippers. I know that. I like to play Otto Porter against the Clippers.
Yeah, that was one thing. We talked about it last night after last night's show. We were saying about how Mamute's gone, so people don't always realize, like the Clippers are, last year they were actually, you didn't want to take certain people against them because of Mamute. He's gone. You don't have anybody else.
Literally every single position against them.
Yeah.
Including center, because DeAndre Jordan is a great shot blocker. He is not a great defender.
Yes. Just because you block shots doesn't mean you're a good defender. Yes.
Look at this. Right. I'm going to be playing Melo. I just made me a stack of New Orleans, and I'm putting Melo into it.
Yo, I told you Saturday's Melo's day, bro.
Hey, I'm going to play him now, and then I'm going to play him Saturday.
All right. That's going to do it for us. For CashinDFS, for Johnny the Greek, the entire Wise Take Nation, as always, good luck.